Hi guys, and how are you going? And welcome to Crazy Cracker Plans. You're here for another video, and this one is a cash stuffing video. Yay! Sorry, it skipped a couple of weeks, but I am ready to cash stuff. I think it's $580, so if you're interested to see that, definitely stay tuned. Okay, now since you saw me last, it was to do with cash stuffing. My first video that I put up was my very first one, and then I had to skip a fortnight, and now we're back. But in that fortnight that was missed, I did actually get given some birthday money from my family, and I did stuff that into here. So there is a little bit different, and then we had an emergency bill that was massive, so pretty much everything in my savings one is gone. I think there is only $5 left in the $5 challenge, and then I think that is it. And also exciting, since you last saw, all of these folders were empty, but since then I have been printing off all of the things that I have purchased from all different Etsy shops or been gifted, printed them off and laminated them both back and front. So if I remember where they're from, I will mention it. If I don't, I will look them all up and then have them in the next video. But let's get started. So I won't do this one to start with. This is my wallet. They're available on a shop on Etsy. They're called Wild. And this one is specially for cash stuffing because of the way it works. So it has all the different little open pockets and everything. So this is from the bank, and I did already have to spend a little bit of my grocery money to get a couple of things. That was $19.41. So I have already had to jump into that. So that's the change from it. And then there was also just some cents. So I'm just going to put that straight into my money jar. There's only 60 cents change there. But this is where I'll put my petrol money, my grocery money, any miscellaneous or op shop money, if I'm having takeaway money. And this is also where I put the bank money that either needs to go back to the bank or comes from the bank. So that's my wallet. I love it. So special. Let me grab, this is my Save the Cents saving jar. It's just a cheap $2 jar from Kmart, I think, for the cents. So I'll put that in there. Oh, I also have some other jars from Target. I think they're from Target. That is like the $2 challenge and the $1 challenge. So I have those as well to put coins in. Move those to the side for a minute. All right, so there is supposed to be $5.80, but obviously I spent $20 of it basically. So there will be $5.60 all up. But I need to keep that aside to remember that that's already grocery. Anyway, but we'll go from here. 51.50. So 150. Now, I still haven't got myself a little makeup thing or whatever it is we use, so still just putting them to the side. And they're just however the bank delivered them, because I've just come straight from the bank. Please do excuse my voice too, because I have had COVID. I don't anymore. I'm showing up fine, but my voice is still feeling it. So 150, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 120 in $20 notes. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Trying to do this as I go. 90, 100. 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. And then 10, 20. I'm going to do this again. These notes are just bugging me. There's an old one. And these are going to change soon because these have the Queen's head on them. And unfortunately, now that the Queen has passed away, they're going to change eventually. And we're going to have the King on them. So that's an old one. All right, let's go again. Just so that these are all in the right space as well. Most of them are old ones. I only really got one new one. And those are fine. Okay. I'm new to this counting thing. My daughter only recently found out, and she's 16 almost, that the notes are different sizes. Our $5 is the shortest, and then they grow from there. And my daughter actually did not know that. So that was a bit funny. Okay, 51, 150. I really need a calculator. Let's go on my phone. Calculator. Okay, 150 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 120 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 210, 20, 30. Wasn't it 20 last time? Let me try that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20. That was better. I was like, I'm sure I didn't get that much. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so that's 530. And then if you add 50 to that, 50, 60, 70, 80, it is 80. So it was 580 all up, but obviously I had to spend a little bit already. Awesome. And then normally my planning system and everything, my planner is on my iPad, but I film on my iPad. So I sneakily took a photo of what I use. I use the Happy Downloads planner, which is a really awesome planner. And then this was a paycheck breakdown sheet. I don't know if you can see this or not. But it was a breakdown sheet that I purchased off of Etsy. I cannot remember the shop name, but I will put it down there if I can remember. All right, so I will start with my purse to get the grocery money and everything in there. So groceries is getting 100, but it's obviously I've already, not 100, 200. 50, 150, and then it would have been 2, but this is the leftovers, obviously. So I now have 51, 50, 70, 80 left. Yep, so 180 left. That goes into groceries. Let me just zoom in on where I'm putting stuff. And then petrol or gas is getting $80. Oh no, I know where I need to get another 50 from. Hang on. Just one moment. In my Christmas one, I'm changing that one over, because it's got 100 in it. So I'm actually taking that out because I've moved that across already to savings, which is why I didn't withdraw it. So I'm putting in just a temporary, like a play money 100 in there, because that money has already been moved across and it is in savings. So there's a $100 note in there now. Sorry about the runaround. Okay, so petrol is getting 80. So 50, 60, 70, 80. Except I kind of want to keep the nice 20, so I'll spend an ugly one. And there was no ugly 10s, was there? No. Okay. So 80. 50, 60, 70, 80. And that goes into petrol. And most of the time, $80 will roundabout last me the 2 weeks, but not always. And then I'm putting $20 into miscellaneous or op shop, but $20 into there just in case I need it for something else. And then I'm not putting anything in takeaway because we have already spent takeaway for this fortnight now. And then that's just if I need to send anything back to the bank. So that is my wallet done. Then we'll move on. Where will we move on to? I'm just going to go from this one, I suppose. Okay, so I do have all these new trackers now. It's so exciting. And my daughter is nearby. Say hi.
Hi.
My youngest is here, and she's here to help me if I need to do anything. So I'll probably get her to do some colouring in of some trackers, but I think I need to get my markers. Oh, no, they're right here. Here we go. These are just home brand Kmart markers, the Anko brand ones. This is what I use. So this is my Christmas tracker. At the moment there is $100 in there, and we're going to be adding another $50 into Christmas. So add that in there. So now that's $150. It's a little bit difficult space to work with. Would you like to do some colouring in of trackers? You would? Okay. So you need to colour in a 50. Can you see a 50 on there?
This one.
Yeah. What colour would you like to use to colour in the stocking?
Stocking, probably pink.
Pink stocking. Okay, so colour in that bit that says 50.
I'm terrible at drawing in the lines.
Doing a very good job. You getting excited for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking forward to?
Church.
Looking forward to going to church on Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's very sweet. Good job. Thank you. All right. So that's Christmas. Now, I do have colouring in trackers for all of them, but I won't do it for all of them right now. But that one is just so cute. We can't not fill that one in. So that's Christmas. So there's $150 in there now. We've got a long way to go, and there's not much time left, so I'm getting nervous. All right, and church is getting 20, and I do that in 10s. 1, 2, and there's an ugly 10, so I'm going to swap it out for a new 10. Well, it's not really ugly, it's just older 10s. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 now in church, but this will regularly be going down because I take it to church on Sundays, the $10. Then we have school needs. I don't remember what I had for that. School is just getting a 10. So at the moment it's got 20, and I'll just be adding, I'll put that one on the bottom, a 10. There you go, cute ones. So now there is $20, $30 in school. Do some more colouring of trackers after. Then holiday, which will be a long way off, but anyway. Holiday is getting 10. And it also has a 20, so $20, $30 now in holiday. Then birthdays has nothing because when I put them $40 in it last time, we then spent it for mine and Jack's birthdays. So I'll be adding in 15 to birthdays. And that's where it's starting from. And then hair haircuts, hair salons. Isabel and I did go and get our hair done. We look spiffy as, but I didn't use it from here because I had already sort of set that aside. So that's not there right now. And I'll just be adding 10 to that. So there is 20 in there at the moment, and that will make that go up to 30 as well. Entertainment fund for going places and doing things is also going up by 10 and also already has a 20. So that will also make that 30. And then the kids savings challenges will be getting a $5 each. And they're all on 10 at the moment. So they are now on 15. They will all be on 15. I love these ones that I got from, I cannot remember. It's on an Etsy store on thingy, but they're Bible verse ones, which I think is really sweet. And you just color through the letters. So I picked ones that were really sweet for them. James's says you are chosen and loved. And then Jack's one says that he has limitless potential. And he's getting a $5 as well, which puts him up to 15. Isabel says that she is strong. So we'll put a 5 in there, which will also put her up to 15. And as I said before, this is just like extra savings for them because they do have savings and pocket money they regularly get on the Spriggy app that we use. This is just an extra thing. So Abigail, God is within her. She will not fall, which is really good and true. So she also has a $5 in there, so that is 15 for her. And then there's mine. Would you like to colour in my tracker? You would. Pick a colour. And I'm going to get a 10.
And I can pick because you would do blue.
Yeah. Okay, so you colour in a $10 one for me. And that gives me $20 now in mine.
I have to color in 2 people. That looks like pink.
It does look like pink. Maybe it dries purple.
That's confusing.
Cute.
It's an owner and a dog.
It is an owner and its dog.
I kind of like dogs.
You like dogs?
But I like cats more.
You like cats more. Well, that's good because we have cats. Awesome. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. So that is my tracker. This one is from Budgets by the Beach. I can tell you that because it has the name down the bottom. So these are they're on Etsy. Go check them out if you like this one. It's a self-care savings challenge called Budgets by the Beach. And that is the first one stuffed. Moving on to my purple binder. Alright, so we're starting off with gas and it's getting 20 and it doesn't have anything in it at the moment. So $20. I'm in frame. I am. Good. And then electricity is also getting 20 and also doesn't have anything in it. So it's just 20. Then we have water is getting 10 and it has 10 in it. So it now has 20 in water. And then we have internet. We'll also be getting 10. And it has a 10, so it's now also going up to 20. Internet. Phone is getting 10. If my head keeps getting in the way, I'm sorry. I'm just bending down to look at my phone. Well, unless you want to hold my phone and tell me what they are, you can do that. Would you like to do that? Thank you. So it has a 10. Adding a 10. Now has $20 in phone. Alright, so house needs.
House gets 10.
House gets a 10 and it has nothing in it. So that takes it to $10. Why did I have that marked off? I don't know. Oh well, anyway, it's done. Right, internet, or no, insurance.
Gets 10.
Gets 10. Alrighty, and there's a 10 in there. So that takes it to 20. And this does have 2 sets of insurance in here at the moment, the car and home. I am waiting on another binder to be able to separate them out. All right, car rego.
15.
$15 dues. Oh, who do I hear that says that? One of the ladies I watch regularly on here says that. Oh, I'm going to swap out that 10. There we go.
Those are cute little pictures of cars.
Yeah, I know they are cute. So now we have 10, 20, 15, 30. $30 in car rego. Car maintenance.
10.
10 for car maintenance. Okay, and it has some in there already. So we will add in 10. And it has 10, 20, 25, 30. $30 in car maintenance. I will be needing that at some point soon because we're going to have to do a service. So getting that up. Emergency.
Emergency's 10.
Emergency is also getting 10. And we have some in there already. There we go. So we have 10, 20, 15, 30. $30 also in emergency. Medication.
15.
It's getting 15. And it has some in there already. Okay. 10, 20, 15, 30. $30 in medication. That gets me my iron and some other bits and pieces that we need regularly in there. Okay, annual pass.
10.
10. Okay, and it has 10. We're adding 10. So now it has $20 in annual pass. All right, so that is the end of that one. And then we move on to my savings binder because it is feeling unloved. Yep. So I did make a bunch of these envelopes for the, I have a 52? Yeah, it's in the 100 envelope challenge, but it's actually a 50 envelope challenge. So I've got 50 envelopes here that I made up. They're all really sweet and cute and all that jazz. I've gone with an Aussie theme, all the gum leaves and galahs and different things like that. So they're really cute. I like those. And very easy to make too. I thought they would be harder, but they're not. Alright, so we're starting out with our savings challenge, just our general savings challenge, which will actually turn into a pirate savings challenge, but not today. How much are we putting in just savings?
10.
$10 in savings. Now, we're skipping Saveopoly for the moment, and bingo. $5 challenge.
5.
Putting a $5 note in there. And there is one in there already, so we're just adding another one, which now has $10 in the $5 savings challenge. And then $10 saving challenge.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Okay, and it's got nothing in there because I had to take it out. So starting up again with $10. Am I putting anything in the 20?
20.
Oh, I'm putting a $20 note in today. Awesome. In it goes. Alright. $50 challenge I'm skipping. 100 envelope challenge. Am I doing that or am I skipping it? Skipping it must be.
Yeah, I think so.
Roll the dice.
Roll the dice. You're skipping that.
Skipping. Weather Wednesday.
You're skipping that as well.
Okay. September savings.
It gets 10.
Ah, yes. Okay. Do you want to colour that one in?
Yeah, I will.
So the September challenge is a $9 challenge. It's supposed to be $9 every day, I think. But I'm just doing it when I can and save it up as we do. So I'm just seeing each 9 as a $10 note and just doing it like that. So 10 in there and just colour in the first part of the S.
This one looks like pink as well.
They all look pink until they're dry. Lovely, thank you. So that's that one. All right, what about pet savings?
Pets get 10.
Oh dear. What have I done wrong? Did something wrong last time too. I'm always doing at least one thing wrong. So I'll just take the 10 out of groceries and swap it with the $20 note because it's kind of the ugly one anyway. And then we will put the 10 in the pet savings. Do you want to colour a pet paw?
Yeah.
Yeah, pick one.
Brown.
Brown. Okay.
So the whole pet ball?
Yep, just the first one. So that's $10 into pet savings.
This one doesn't look like pink.
No, that one definitely has a brown tinge, which is what you'd hope for when you were using brown. Lovely. So put that in there. And that is it. So I'm skipping Weather Wednesdays at the moment, but I will be, not every time, but I'll be checking the weather and doing these when I can. Same with the roll the dice. We'll be rolling dice and knocking off some of these. And then, what other one did we skip? Bingo. We'll be doing that one. And the Savopoly, we'll be rolling the dice and going around the game board. And then this one will turn into, it's a pirate challenge that I got off someone on Etsy as well, which works on good notes, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, that's all stuffed as well. So my purse is stuffed to use and my envelopes are all stuffed, ready to go, which is really great. I love these. I got these ones off of Labelle's stickers, along with the things on the front and these guys in here, the decals, and then all these different challenges and things. I will look them up and try and put them all on there for you. But if there's any I haven't mentioned and you want to know what they are, just chuck it in the comments and I will find out where I got them from. But the majority of them are all lovely shops that I found on Etsy. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, Isabelle, for your help. Yay! And we'll see you in the next video, guys, which will be a planning video. And then in a couple of weeks' time, it'll be another cash stuffing video. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if it went on for too long. Remember, keep on saving. Bye, guys!